ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Commodores will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cardinals offense going to get the chance to start this game off. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Boy, coaches watch tape all week and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement. And what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Card. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The kick is on its way. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will get the ball for the first time. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman?
There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Commodores had this offense rolling. Looking for a crease, it's Hayes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Knowles. That's caught. It's Ferguson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
At the 17-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick strike complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Ball State 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. And now this offense will take the field again. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Knowles. Finds the tight end. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's McLeod. Got a little space. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
Brings up 2nd down.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Got the 1st down and more. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Doors.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Give to the running back. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got his man across the middle. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Another Ball State first down.
Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Knowles. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab, it's McLeod. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
First down for the offense.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Pressure coming. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it from the gun. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air. It's Knowles. Gets it out quickly. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies.
Turning it on! Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Sticks it in his belly. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
First and goal, Vanderbilt.
Give to the big fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vandy. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Trying the left side. Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. He's racked up 92 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking downfield, it's Knowles. Got the quick pass. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Grab near the sticks. It's McLeod. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
At the 10-yard line. First and goal, Vanderbilt.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle. It's McLeod. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense earns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. He breaks a tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
That's another ball game. First down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out in the first half, they'll take the knee, content with the lead they have, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
The Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They're going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Knowles. Sets up the screen. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
First down for the offense.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On the ground, it's McLeod. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's McLeod. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McLeod. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll go to the fullback. Touchdown, Commodores! And the punishment has been extended.
There's an old school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella, and he pays it off with a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Ball State 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Looking for room. It's McLeod. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Knowles. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the fullback. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
At the 31. Good enough for a 1st down.
Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's McLeod.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Well, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there flirting. They're telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work. Okay, he was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Ball State 6.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Caught in the backfield. It's Smalls. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
That's another Ball State 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Smalls. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 30. He's at the... And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Doors.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ball State 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Woodhead. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They're setting up the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Going to swing it on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives. Last drive gave up some yards, 0 points. This drive forcing a third and long. You bring on the pass rushers. You get after them in a predictable situation.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The short hands, it's Glover. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was... There he goes! He's at the 40. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away.
Number 16 on to kick it away.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Back to pass, it's Knowles. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Takes a handoff. It's McLeod. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's open on the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. They go to the ground. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To give to the big fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. looks as if he's going to run it.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Wants to throw. It's Knowles. Trying to find the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Got it behind the line. It's Anthony. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They want to run it left here. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For